Welcome everyone to Ocean City, Maryland on Somerset Street. And we are under a coastal flood warning right now. And so bridge tender Angela Johnson is making her way to work, and looks like the National Weather Service is calling for up to 2 feet of inundation for this high tide, which is about a half an hour away. And Angie, I think maybe well, see here, she's putting on her rubber boots, and this happens quite frequently, right, Angie?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing out of the ordinary. It happens a little more frequently in the winter time. Of course, it's only late September, mid-September. But we did have a new moon. Actually, it was a full moon, I'm sorry. A full moon last couple days, and we've had some northeast onshore winds for a while. So this is what is the cause of the flooding.
Is this normal?
Oh, this is quite normal. I mean, it's 2 feet of flooding right now. I mean, it happens a lot.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. But really, I'll give you a hint. You really don't want to drive through it if you can help it, because this is basically, you're driving through the bay. The bay is coming up through the storm drains, and so it's very corrosive to your car. So if you can try to avoid it, okay? It's not fresh.
Thank you for saying that in front of my wife, which is her car, and she's like, "Oh, you need to get the hell out of this."
Well, yeah, because it's not fresh water. This is salt water. Okay.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Buddy. You just throw me down good.
Hey. Have a great day, man.
Hey, you too, buddy.
So, yeah, that was cool. I mean, got to tell somebody that it's not recommended. So I think I don't have the same kind of boots on Angela does. So let me try to walk up, get over on the sidewalk. You can see it's coming in good right there. It's about like I said, a half an hour until high tide, and actually it's going to be about 75 more minutes right here. It takes about 45 minutes for the tide to be registered at the Ocean City inlet before you get the maximum tide level over here on St. Louis Avenue, right by the bridge. And this water will keep making its way up into, all the way up to, all the way up into the bay. It'll take a couple hours to get all the way up to Northside Park. So, like I said, this is nothing unusual. It's just part of life here. It's basically an inconvenience. Now, it's right on the threshold for the Weather Service issuing a warning. 2 feet is usually what I've seen. And if it's less than 2 feet, they'll just issue a advisory. So let me see if I can... Hey, Angie, I don't have... Can you come over here and get the rest of this? Can you come over here and get your other bag? Because I don't have... I guess I should have put my knee boots on. I didn't know it was going to be quite this deep. Are you going to be able to carry this? You want me to go back and get my knee boots? You going to be able to carry this other bag?
Yeah.
Oh, here. You going to be all right?
Yeah.
All right. I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, so see, this is the morning commute for an Ocean City, Maryland, Route 50 Drawbridge tender. Yeah, Angela Johnson, she is a dedicated Drawbridge tender. She's been doing this for actually 16 years. This is just part of life going to work here in downtown Ocean City, Maryland. All right, thanks for watching. And what we're going to do is I'm going to walk down to the inlet and we'll see what the tide is down there, see how things are on the beach, and then I think I'm going to shoot a separate video because we've got the Ocean's Calling Festival and they're setting up for it right now, and that'll be fun to check out what the scene looks like. Yeah, these people think they're having fun right now going through the water, but they're not going to like the impacts that it's going to have on their car later on. So we've made it over to the inlet, and you can see that the tide is still coming in quite strong. So that water's going to get a little bit deeper in the next couple hours over there. Now, as we pan over here, you can see that they've got all this fencing up here in preparation for the Ocean's Calling concerts. And look at that. They've even put a barrier. They've got it cable tied down the rocks. Boy, they really don't want anybody to get a free show, do they? Wow. Well, how about that? So we'll look down here, and looks like it's coming over the boardwalk bulkhead down there a little bit. We made it around, but this is as far as I can go, I guess, without security wanting to bust me. Look, they've got barriers over here. They've got, well, we'll check that out here when we do the Ocean's Calling video, but they've got barriers over there. I knew they had to allow access to the OC fishing pier, though. So let's go up there and we'll just walk up to the gate and we can check out this incoming tide. You're going to be able to see out there some of the heavy equipment transporting the platforms that they're going to build, and they're going right through the overwash from the high tide. So they've got this place locked down. I think it's locked down from Division Street. If you're coming down this weekend or next week for the show, I mean, nobody's going to be able to go down to the inlet beach. Going to be no fishing down at the jetty. They've got the whole thing locked down, and I'm sure anybody that tries to go in there without the right clearance is going to get into a lot of trouble. And so we're not trying to do that. But yeah, that's kind of not cool for people that aren't coming down for the Ocean's Calling. Actually, I have a ticket for Sunday, so I will have access on Sunday to come down here, and we'll do some filming and enjoy a whole lot of shows. Yes, she's coming in good. All right, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'm gonna get my clipboard out and talk about who's gonna be playing down here next week.